Welcome to another episode of Quick Clean Eats. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make a scallop ceviche. Very easy, very fast. Stay tuned, I'll show you right away how we make it. Alright, so I'm working today with scallops. I'm going to make a quick ceviche out of this. So what I got here is scallops, red onions, a little cilantro, jalapeno, and some limes. I'm going to infuse it with mango later on, but right now we're going to do the first step. This is a two-step process, so that's why I'm cutting the video in two. First, I'm going to take the scallops and dice them. You got to cut them into small pieces. That way, when you cook them in the acid, it will cook very easily. Scallop in general is very buttery and very fatty, so it's going to cook very fast. It's one of the better ones you can use. A lot of people will use snapper and some other kind of fishes, even tilapia, but I like scallop because of its texture. So I'm going to dice it. At this point, I already diced it all, as you can see. This is 5 pounds of scallop. I forgot to give you the measurement when we started. So it's 5 pounds of scallop. I'm going to take 2 red onions. I'm going to split it down the middle. And then I'm going to go down the side like this. This is going to give me my dice. Now, you might be wondering why I'm wearing a glove in this video. It's because scallops in general are very... the smell sticks on you very easily. If you don't use a glove, I suggest using lemon after you cut them to get the smell off of you. Even if they're fresh, they're still very much a strong little fish. So there you go. So we're dicing 2 onions whole. So what I did at the beginning, I split them down the middle to peel them a lot easier. Now I'm just splitting them. There you go. As you can see, I don't go all the way to the end. I keep the stem at the end. So now I put my onion in. I'm going to take my cilantro, again, stem on. Now I'm going to take 2 jalapenos. For this one, I will keep the seeds in because I do want a little bit of spice. So what I'm going to do is split. Discard the stems. Be careful when you're dicing jalapeno because sometimes they do squirt a little bit, and if it gets in your eye, it does hurt. There you go. Now it goes in. Now for what cooks the ceviche, this is the trick. It's lime juice. That's all it is. It's acid. You can add a little vinegar in there too if you want, but I find that vinegar is a little too strong. So what I'm going to use is just straight lime juice. So what I do is about 2 limes, if they're ripe, per pound. So there's 5 pounds, so I got almost 10 limes here. So I'm going to squeeze it. If you have a juice squeezer, I would use it here, because then you would get all of it. If not, you always waste a little bit. So now that all the lime juice is in there, what I'm going to do is just mix it up. This is basically the base. This is going to marinate for about 4 to 5 hours. I'm going to throw in the cooler, cover it. But there's one trick that I like to use. I like my ceviche, besides really limey and a little bit of spice, I like it a little bit of sweet. So I'm going to add 2 ounces of honey. Now you got to add your kosher salt. So I add about 2 tablespoons to start off with. Once it comes out, the refrigerator later on. I'm gonna taste it and then I'll adjust my seasoning again, because it's gonna marinate. A lot of water is gonna come out of the scallop. So right now it's not the perfect time to get it perfect seasoning. So there you go. This is what it's gonna look like before it goes into the refrigerator. So we'll be back 4 hours later to show you how it comes out and then finishing steps. Thank you. Welcome back. It's been about 5 hours and our ceviche is already cooked through. What you can tell is that it's not translucent no more. It's pretty solid. It's already all lemon flavored and it's ready to go. So we're gonna just finish it up real quick. So what I got here is a mango. I'm gonna add a little diced mango to this. What I'm making is basically a scallop mango ceviche. So I can peel it with a knife. You can peel it with the peeler too if you don't trust yourself, you know, with the knife. Now that it's peeled, I'm gonna dice it. I need the whole mango for this much, which again is 5 pounds of scallop. So I'm gonna look like for almost like a medium dice. I want the medium dice so then I can use it with the spoon and be able to grab it. Now this mango is really ripe, as you can tell, which is what you're looking for. You don't want it green because then you're not gonna get the sweetness of it. I go all the way down to the heart, just like that. This part we still eat, but that's for us later on. So then I go medium dice. So there you go, one mango fully medium diced. I'm gonna add it to my ceviche. I'm gonna mix it up. You can see the color, beautiful. Now at this point is where I start tasting for the flavor to see if the lime came through, the salt. So it's already cooked, so you're safe to try it. Really good. Just needs about one more lime. There you go. Now to serve it, I'm going to put it in a martini glass, just like this. I'm going to garnish it with some diced avocado. You might be wondering why I didn't put the avocado inside the mixture. The reason is because the avocado will get smushy and it'll almost turn into guacamole, and I'm not looking for that. I want the avocado to still look the same shape and to give that presentation. So again, it's simple stuff that makes your presentation a lot cleaner. So you make sure you remove the pit at the top. And this one you're gonna go a little bit more of a, not small dice, but not a medium dice. Just so you can get a little bit of texture. So you're gonna do about only a third of avocado just on top like that. And then a chip standing out of it, just like that. So there you go, that is the tilapia, not tilapia, the scallop mango ceviche. So now, for a quick, some little tips. You can use, instead of this snapper, you can use tilapia like we said earlier. And this is something you can do early in the morning for your dinner at night. So those are just a couple tips. Also, you can omit the jalapeno and you can change out the fruit that we use. We use mango, you can use different kinds like grapes, even cucumber, something different just to give it a different texture. So make sure you try it different ways. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you guys again next week. Don't forget to hit the subscribe, leave me any comments or any suggestions for a future video. Thank you so much. Bye.